she's just a phenomenal young lady, and she got her hands in a lot of things. Humble young lady, got her hands in a lot of things, and not even just on her personal note and business note, just even with her sons and things that's playing basketball out there. This event is not 100% basketball fuel, amen. It just happened to have that kind of connotation because I'm a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But Phenoms and Females, that's the name of it, and I love it because it's all about phenomenal women, and we having some mothers of pro basketball players, mothers of professional football players, mothers of female boxers, and female boxers going to be there as well. Mothers of baseball players, mothers of sons and daughters that's playing college basketball. So it's about these phenomenal mothers that's raised these phenomenal young men, and we wanted someone for our young ladies, which I say Wilmington, Delaware, because that's where most of the things that I do is at. But we open it up to the tri-state area. Hey, just come on out. It's only $35. It's on July 25th. It's on a Thursday night, so we ain't shutting down your whole weekend. And man, they should have had the song queued up. Ladies first, ladies first. Ooh, yes, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss English is in the building.
Jazette is here.
And folks, if you want to get a hold of us, real quick, Joe, right now, Facebook, go to the group page. That group page is SportsRap Radio Show. You can see us live right now. And if you don't catch us live, this video will definitely go up later. So, Joe, go ahead and finish.
I just want to finish that last thought before we turn this over to Jazette. So, like I said, the idea of just having someone for our young ladies in this generation at this time with millennials and things of that nature, to know that there are women out there that are doing phenomenal things. And if God bless these young ladies as life goes on and they have children, they might have, this will give them kind of a jump start to know that, wow, I'm seeing where they at. If I ever get in this position, I'll know they're going to get so much imparted to them. They're going to get so much knowledge and wisdom from these young ladies. And the most important thing that I know that Jazette brings, they're going to get love. Yep. They're going to get loved by these women. They're not coming to just talk at them. They're coming to have a dialogue with them. So that's I believe, and I'm gonna speak for Jazette on this. I believe that's what we want to get across more than anything. That as much as everything else, we want to know, let these young ladies know they're loved, and they are loved for who they are. They don't have to fabricate anything or do anything. You know, just be yourself, and whatever that God-given talent or gift God gave you, this is why we're here, so that you have someone to talk about and share with, and someone that can relate to it from a female perspective. And I'm excited about it. So Phenoms and Females is going down. As I said, we're in Wilmington, Delaware, 70th Fieldhouse, but we open it up to the tri-state area. Bring your daughters, bring your nieces, bring them out. It's going to be phenomenal. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to do the introduction. I love this girl, and I'm going to tell you, this is not easy. What this young lady does is not easy. You cannot do this and not crack some eggs. Not break them, but she got cracked a couple of eggs, because it's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of moving parts. And this is a phenomenal thing that's together. And yet, like she said earlier in her intro, yes, I reached out to her, and my whole thing was, what can we do for the ladies? And she just jumped up and put on a cape and said, I got you. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my girl, the one and only Jazette Lane English. Love you, girl.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Dwayne, for having me.
You're welcome very much. Thank you for taking time out of your day, your very busy schedule and day, to be here.
I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Thank you.
Oh, see that? I told y'all. Sports rap. We give y'all sports as we see it, but we also give y'all so much more. Right. And anybody that's tuned in, anybody that knows me and knows us and knows the show, and Jazette, you just met me, but Joe can attest to this. Everything that we do is always about giving back. I try my best to do as many events as I can, be as many places as I can, especially for the youth. And when I got this message from Joe, and I saw that it was for females, Joe would tell you, I'm in.
That's amazing.
You know, I'm in. And first thing I said was, whatever day, you said the event is in July, whatever Monday you want to come, come. You know, it wasn't a scheduling conflict. I would have moved something if I had to get you guys here.
Thank you.
Because, like I said, we talk so much and we are so focused on the young men. It's like second nature that we focus on the young men because that's what we see most. But Joe brought up a good point that it is very beneficial for these young ladies because they don't know where to start.
Right.
They don't know what direction to go in. And for you to be who you are, for the people that you know to come in, support you, support Joe, and do this event, I think is amazing. Like, I don't have any daughters myself or anything, but I still think it's amazing because, like Joe mentioned, these young kids are now in the social media so much. Now they will have some professional women that they can reach out to that they know will be genuine and have their best interest at heart, as opposed to what's going on today with a lot of these young ladies.
Absolutely, absolutely. My organization, my daughter and I started our business in order to provide a platform for women inside professional sports to show the world what they do and the roles that they play, because they play integral roles in the world of sports. Whether we're talking about college, high school, pro sports, it doesn't matter, just across the board. And, you know, I was a little girl, obviously, at one time, you know, my mother, my grandmother, my daughter, so we can relate to a lot of the issues that these girls are facing, even if we come from different backgrounds, it doesn't matter. You know, we all have a commonality. And when I reached out to my network of women, and my network spans across the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, boxing, the WNBA, just across the board in professional sports. And I sent a message out.
I don't need to go there. You gonna remind us one more time. One more time.
The NBA, the NFL, the MLB, boxing, the WNBA, even lacrosse, and overseas basketball. So that's my network.
That's good. People, y'all gonna thank me for this. Y'all gonna thank me for this, one way or another, because it's nowhere else that you will get this type of information on such short notice. And I am almost at a loss for words because, like I said, when Joe brought it to my attention, I was immediately in. And I reached out to Jazette on social media just to touch base. First thing she said to me was, "Here's my number, call me."
Right.
When you get that kind of response from people that you don't know from Adam's house cat,
That's a wrap.
it had to be a connection somewhere in there.
Right.
And I see where it is. So I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay. Well, if Joe passes you over, he knows how I am. So then I know that you're a good person because he wouldn't make the connection. He wouldn't do that. Like he protects me, protects himself, and he protects you as well. I'm sure, right? Because that's the type of guy that Joe is.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah. So I just was like, okay, here, you know, that's what I do. That's what he does. And he sends me someone. So, but as I was saying. When I reached out to my network of women, they were all excited to be able to help these girls. And then for me, I'm excited to get them to come to Delaware because Delaware hasn't had an event like this that I know of ever. And my background in sports is years and years and years and years and years. You know, I used to be married to a pro, my son's a pro, my younger son is an aspiring pro. So, you know, I have over 20 years in sports, professional sports. So, being a member of many organizations, and now I'm a member of the Mothers of Professional Basketball Players, which is NBA and overseas. So we got moms coming, we got wives coming, we got female pro athletes coming, we got daughters coming, we got all kinds of women in pro sports that are coming to this event.
Daughters, nieces, sisters, mothers, whoever, females, cousins, aunts, whatever. Listen, you better get on Facebook later on and check this video out.
And we have a panel of men that are going to come to give the male perspective because I feel like the little girls need to know what men expect from them and what not to accept from men, if you will, you know. So that's why we put a panel together of men so they can look to men and say and hear good advice and see good men, and I'm not saying that they see negative men. I don't know what they see, but why they come to this event, they're going to see positive men in front of them, so they can ask whatever questions they want to ask the panelists or whatever. So we have that. We also have that component. We'll have vendors. This is not just an event for women and girls. It's for everyone. It's for family. It's for athletes. It's for everyone. So I don't want the men to think that you can't come, because we're telling everyone to come to network and just to uplift the girls. Let them see your faces in there. That show them value and that we love them, as Joe said. And that everything that they have going on is important to us, and we want to reach out and help them. So we created a program. It's a speed mentoring program. Like speed dating, but it's speed mentoring. So that's so every girl in there would get some words of wisdom from every women's child professional.
Don't y'all get no bad ideas.
Everyone.
This is phenomenal.
My family here. Don't y'all get no bad ideas.
This is phenomenal. Is this not for when she told me this was phenomenal?
I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way now. Like the speed dating. I don't want y'all to get
No.
It's all
It's the same
mentorship.
concept.
Yes.
No, it's the same concept. So everyone touches everyone, if you will. But mentoring only, mentorship, right? so that and we have a conference call actually tomorrow night, and we're giving each woman inside professional sports, we call them whips, a topic. So one will talk about etiquette, one will talk about puberty, one will talk about politics, one will talk about health. Each one gets a topic, and she has to bring little nuggets on paper to drop in all the girls' swag bags. So by the time the event's over, they have an arsenal of things to refer to when they go back home, to pull out of their bag whenever they're dealing with the problem at home and we're not there with them. So that's the whole concept. And then we'll be talking to them one-on-one, giving them hugs, whatever they need, just words of encouragement, so they can go back into their everyday lives and and be able to function and be productive in society. And then in the meantime, they'll make connections with each other, and maybe they'll be able to do a pen pal or something and go back to the girl that was there next to her, and they can support each other. So that's the goal.
If you hear that alert, that's my phone.
I keep looking at my phone.
It's NBA free agents.
It's a sports show.
It's crazy right now. But Jazette, I want you to touch on something, because you talked about the swag, you talked about vendors, and if I can share something real quick, the one thing I want people to she's the most transparent sister you're gonna meet, and I think that's what brings this to light. Jazette has done a plethora of things. I like using that word every once in a while. And she doesn't sit here like she's Miss Perfect if you really listen to her. So she has challenges, she's had businesses, and she's bounced back from all these successful things, transitioned to other successful things, and she just keep going. So I think that's what she brings to the table. And I think there's all these phenomenal moms and these women are going to bring to the table. And I when you say, we want the men there, but we want the men there as support to those young ladies to hear what's going on. So maybe now you'll find a different way of talking to your daughter, because I'm having some challenges with my daughters. Amen. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm praying that I can get them to the event, and they're grown. They're still grown, but they need this, and if I can't stress this enough. And we not throwing no shit, and I know there's some great entities that do some great things in Delaware with young women. But we're talking about on the scale of what we're doing at the 76ers Field House, this concept that Jazette is bringing to the Field House, it really is groundbreaking for us. And it's no slight to anybody. So we want all those organizations, all those other entities to join in. It's not a phone number that I have not sent to this young lady. There has not been a contact that I have not sent to her that she has not reached out to and connected with. And I think today somebody just hit you on Facebook saying, hey, Joe told me I need to catch up with you. And I'm like, yes, y'all need to know each other. Where have we gotten to this place where we can no longer coexist as individuals in business or anything? And so I loved it that when I said it, and don't get me wrong, me and Jazette, we've had some heart tug stuff, amen? And she's always, but it's always been in love, because you can't do something of this magnitude and not know. But one thing I gotta always remember is the concept is in her head. So I never saw it, so I'm asking 1,000 questions too. And it's just phenomenal, so phenomenal. But let's talk about those, the swag, the vendors, and other people that want to be a part of it, and other people that want to be a part, want to sponsor. Let's talk about those individuals, because there's opportunities for that as well.
Everybody's welcome. If you have a girls organization, bring your girls. We have plenty of room, plenty of space. You can still get tickets and register through Eventbrite. and we have all kinds of vendors coming. A lot of the women themselves own businesses. We're not talking about women that sit home and do nothing all day. They're lawyers, doctors, they're entrepreneurs. So they'll be vending. We have salons coming in. I'll be doing a book signing. My daughter and I published a book a few years back, so we'll be there doing book signings as well. And it's all about our business. It's called Whips Unscripted, meaning it's the reality of women inside professional sport. So we'll be signing that. You'll be able to get our book. And we have other vendors that'll be coming in from across the board. We have people coming from Virginia all the way up to New York that are participating into this event. It's not just the tri-state area. So if anybody wants to be a vendor, you can check us out on social media. Speak English 5 on Instagram. My number.
Say it again.
Speak English, the number 5 on IG. You can reach us there. You can reach me on Facebook, Jazette Lane English. Our business line is 302-893-0799. You can reach me there. So there's opportunity for everyone to come and be a part of it. There's no excuses. Everyone is welcome. We'll have a nice pink carpet. You can step on the pink carpet, put on your best clothes, get your photos. We're gonna have Heart and Soul magazine there on the pink carpet. We're going to have Copa Style magazine there on the pink carpet. We're going to have this radio show there. We're going to have all kinds of photographers there. So come and step on our pink carpet. And Joe, I told Joe that part yet. Where our pink carpet is going to be covered. So just show up.
And let's talk about, I know the city of Wilmington has also done some great things with us as well.
Yes, the city of Wilmington has graciously sponsored this event for us. They're one of our sponsors. We have a lot of partnerships that are coming in. But thank you. Special shout out to the city of Wilmington for giving us the sponsorship to help support this event.
Because that goes to those young ladies. So they sponsored those young ladies so that they could be there. Because how much is the cost for the?
Well, for the girls, it's no cost.
That's why we have been sponsored for the young ladies.
Yes, we've been busting our butt getting sponsorship so that all the girls that can come and have free entry, but the adults are the ones that have to pay the $35 fee, which is nothing.
This is amazing.
That's no money to be able to attend. So the little girls can come.
Word.
That's what I'm talking about.
And if anyone wants to sponsor a girl, reach out to do that. Even if you can't attend, just sponsor. Just send in some sponsorships out, and then we can get more girls to be able to
How would they be able to do that?
They can do that. Just contact us the same way. You can email us. You can go on Eventbrite, Speak English Synergy on Eventbrite. All different kinds of ways. Just reach out to us and let us know, and we'll get you signed up.
So if I have a business and I want to sponsor a young lady, does my business get that sponsorship?
Yep, you get you get recognition at the event as well.
Come on, let's go. All my guys on Facebook Live, let's go, $35.
Yeah,
Tony Hill, you got the barbershop, let's go.
I'm live too right now. SportsRap radio show.
Let's get these young ladies in the building. Let's get our young ladies something.
That's a sandwich.
You can't get a hold of Jazette. You can get a hold of me. That's right. You know how to get a hold of me. Instagram, wherever, and I will forward you, point you in the right direction. And I'm gonna be there. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna be there.
But I know after this, I'm gonna already put it on out there. I know we're gonna come to Philly and do it. I know it. I know it's gonna happen. But I wanna say something real quick. Stephen A. Smith, right? First Take.
Yeah, I know that.
Known worldwide.
Yeah.
Will be at the 76er Fieldhouse. So the same place that Jazette Lane English is having her event. Come on. It's the same place that ESPN will be at. Look, I'm trying to tell you what's going on. This is a first class event, and she's going to put on a first class presentation.
Absolutely.
You have to come and be there. We have so many other surprises we're not even telling you about.
If you miss it, you're going to hear about it.
And also, let me just throw that out there really quick. For the vendors that are there, each vendor gets to do an elevator speech about their business to be able to, like a mini presentation, so that everyone in the room knows about their business, what they're offering, so that people can patronize them. So we have a tight setup. I'm telling you, you gotta come.
Come on, word.
Tuned in. You don't get in on this again. Word. If you listening, you don't get in on this 5:30 to 9.
5:39.
You should have been paying attention. 5:30 to 9. So I suggest you get there by 5.
I know the day.
I suggest you get there by 5, maybe even 4:30. Because the way we talking now.
Now y'all know whips like
It's
the
gonna be
shop.
something
That's true. So anybody that has a business, you better get in the room so that we can. We got people sending us handbags all the way from Pakistan. I already got the box. So handmade person. So you gotta get there.
Hey, listen. like we said, we told y'all, SportsRap. Joe told y'all, SportsRap, the best sports show on the internet. There's no other sports show on the internet doing stuff like this.
Right.
Nobody, I can tell you that.
Right.
And again, I'm humbled and appreciative to be invited and be part of this event. And I think it is a very, very, very great event that needs to be done. I am blessed to see that it's us that are doing it.
Amen.
And everybody sitting in this room knows what I mean when I say us.
Amen.
Because we get so much flack
Right.
for
Yes,
so
sir.
many things. To put something together like this
Right.
is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like, as my wife would say, awesome sauce.
Yes.
You know, you can't beat it.
Right.
And gotta wrap up. But
Can
again,
we just give it back to God?
Amen.
Let's give
definitely.
it back to God.
And
Let's
we
give
have
it
to.
all back to Him.
Without
Amen.
him, there would be no us.
That's right.
Amen.
Definitely. So again, folks, Jazette English, the Whips, females, phenoms. We gonna get to these young ladies. We gonna coach these young ladies up. We gonna encourage these young ladies. We gonna support these young ladies. And SportsRap will be in the building. You heard NBA, NFL, lacrosse. Just be there.
Overseas.
Just be there.
Overseas.
July 25th, Wilmington, Delaware, Philadelphia 76ers Field House. Straight down 95, $35. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Again, I will post this information. I will again ask Miss English to text me the information so I make sure I get the information correct when I post. Video will go up. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Miss English, thank you again for taking time out of your day.
Thank you for
Joe,
having me.
Yeah.
Thank
my
you, Joe.
guy, always keeping me in the loop with something. Always.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm humbled. I mean, you just don't know how humbled I am to be again invited and be thought about for this event. And again, like I said, when I spoke to Ms. English, this is the last thing I'm going to say, and then we're going to wrap this up. Again, when I spoke to her, one of the things that she said to me immediately was, because of my format, oh, well, you can just come down and take some videos and do interviews on our pink carpet. Yo, we hadn't even talked about the event.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm being honest, and she'll attest to this because we were on the phone. We hadn't even formally introduced each other.
Yeah.
It was just I'm so-and-so, I'm hosting the show that Joe told you about, you're going to be there Monday.
Right.
Little dead spot. We got it together. As soon as we came back, she apologized for the dead spot, whatever. And, you know, you come on down and get on our pink carpet. Oh, you better believe it, I'm there. And then I immediately responded and said, I was coming anyway.
Right.
Because Joe told me.
Right.
So I was coming in, and like I said, what I said to her, the same thing I've been saying all day. Because it was about the young ladies. It has a special place for me. For sports and everything, but it just has a special place for me. Because it's never any, like I work for DHS. And the same situation there. You send the boys wherever, but it's always difficult to find something for the young ladies.
Yes.
With that being said, again, finally, Miss Jazette English, the Whips, Women in Professional Sports, Speak English 5, my guy, Joe Richmond,
Yes, sir.
ambassador of basketball for the Delaware Bluecoats, getting things done down there at that field house. We will definitely be in the loop, and we will get you alerted when this event comes to Philly. That being said, SportsRap, Heat 100 Radio, each and every Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, folks, check us out. The video is up. You can check it out if you missed it. And I will get you information on how you can attend this event, because if you don't, you're going to hear about it and you will be upset. Thank you all for tuning in. As I always say, be great on purpose. Enjoy the rest of your Monday and enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you next week, same time, same station. All love. Have a great day, folks.
I can't believe I made it. I was waiting. I heard the other way.
We was going to wait for you. We was going to wait for you anyway.
Me too.
Now, before you leave,
Yes.
I already know
you want to take a couple pictures outside
Okay.
before you leave.
I'ma do it. I got mine.
This is for you.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, that's what I have just in appreciation for the invite and everything else.
So much.
Got it.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
We need, I done changed 3 times. I got 2 more changes before I go be out.
My fault. Yeah, I text my wife.